Couldn't tell you from that voice. Put the donk on it. Donk, 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 donk. Or Tamagotchi wants to ask a question. What is your preferred cacao ratio in chocolate? I actually don't know. If it's 100%, then it has no sweetener in it, right? Is that how that works? Like it's very bitter. In that case, I would probably go 60. I got +3 to Brave. It's the same success rate as Date using eye drops. I became a child. Oh my god, my Tamagotchi's a child. Alright, see you later. Yeah, 30 milk. I like the ones that have the least amount of milk as possible, but yeah, if it's 100% dark chocolate, it's kind of rough. That's more for like baking, right? Anyways, nice tangent. Oh yeah, we are going to the Sunfish Pocket. Yeah, I would say like exactly. I would go with like a high number that's not 100. I think that would be my preferred. Because it wouldn't, because the more milk it has, the more my allergies kick in, usually. It tastes fine if it's less, but it just hurts my throat and stuff. And stuff. And things. There he is. That son of a bitch. He's got a fucking gat, dude. We're having a shootout. P226. What's the next input? Oh, it's to the right. They should give us like some heavy rain quick time events. The heavy rain ones are legitimately fun because there's like so many in a row. It's like you actually have to have pretty good reactions and know your buttons. Dude, have you played Final Fantasy X?
Firing your gun in here? Are you insane?
The overdrive in that game, or the limit breaks, they're so cool. For Auron, it's like a ton of different inputs all in a row. They have to do like within a couple seconds. It's like a massive fighting game combo. I always liked stuff like that if you're gonna do a quick time event.
My bad. An apology is not gonna cut it.
Several people have called the authorities. The local police should be here soon.
Hey, can't you just let me go?
What?
What?
I told you, my girl's pregnant, right? I can't go to jail! That's why I accepted his offer in the first place. I needed money to take care of my kid.
Accepted whose offer?
Some guy named Terror.
The
I
terror.
don't know his real name.
I burped while saying that, I'm sorry.
Heard his voice either. All my contact with him was through Nile.
Nile is just like a instant messaging program.
He asked you to do.
He said,
Want to borrow your studio for an hour or so on the 10th before you start preparing for the stream. Do not let anyone near the studio during this time. That includes you. All you need to do is keep the entrance unlocked. That's all. I'll pay you 5 million. If everything goes well, I'll pay you on the night of the 11th.
so me and his
5
dad
milli.
haven't met this Terror guy at all. I don't know what happened in the studio either. I had no idea that was gonna happen.
Chimpy, no. Reminds me of Junpei from 999.
Class 3A at Sendiba High.
Ryuki,
Yeah, let's go.
So it's funny, Lordo, is the people who made Zero Escape made this game too. This game is way more anime and crazy and weird though. Very different. The point and click is also not the same. It's not really a traditional point and click. Morning. Oh, we got a new body. It's the genome guy.
The director of Horodori Institute of Genetics, Chikara Horodori.
No way.
Chikara Horodori. No way.
It can't be.
It can't be. So I wonder if I am on a path that is all Ryuki, because this game you play as Mizuki as well, which is totally different characters. So I'm guessing from the very get-go. Yeah. So when we synced with Ryuki as Mizuki, and he fought back in our brain, and there was two paths there. So we have now the Ryuki path.
He told me about this shrine.
And then once we get enough information, we can go back and do the Mizuki path. That's pretty cool.
This place is so full of nature. Just like Yoyagi Park. It's just calming here.
So we have like an A and B scenario in this game, basically.
I see.
Tama.
Oh yeah, her, don't worry about that. Jesus Christ.
What do you mean?
No, this is normal, don't worry.
I've been thinking about Chikara's murder.
Don't worry about the fact that she's see-through.
Are you sure you're okay, Ryuki?
What do you mean?
I feel like all of this has been taking a huge mental toll on you.
I'm fine. More importantly, can you recreate the crime scene for me? I just need to close my eyes, right?
Yeah, but... Fine. I'll play along. You are technically my master. I can't disobey your orders.
Thanks. Let's start then.
Lord is like, oh, master, what the hell? Shit. Let's begin. Beep, 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 beep. So this guy
It's perfect.
is working on, was working on a DNA, what's the word? I'm thinking manipulation, it's not the right word. Anyways, a modified DNA that would cure old age death, basically. Like, you could still die from, like, falling downstairs or, like, a viral disease, but... So he was working on some serious shit,
I learned
basically.
3D modeling in a correspondence course. Back when I was a student, my grandma told me I should learn a skill set.
Yeah, you should learn how to fucking... read a goddamn clock.
I'm sorry, Ryuki. This might freak you out, but there's something I have to tell you.
Yeah, I'd totally rather die from the flu.
Can you hear me out?
That's my favorite way to die, actually.
What?
The thing is, this corpse is so cowardly that it has no guts.
What?
I know. That was so bad. The joke was over before I even said it. But I just had to do it. I mean, look, the corpse is completely missing its guts. I couldn't let this chance pass me by.
She's a hoot, man.
Chikara's right side. The cross-section is stuck right onto the blackboard.
What's the estimated time of death?
Based on the time the body was discovered, that would make it about 4 hours ago.
So this is like the case of the half-body killings. We're finding people with just half their body, and they've been cut on a molecular level.
So, around 8 p.m. on February 11th. Right around the time we were...
Where's that? Fucking demi-fiend.
Looks like there aren't any other clues here.
Oh, that was it. All right.
Well, satisfied?
Yeah, it's like a heavy rain scenario. He has an eyeball that is basically her. And you can see he's got like the dual tone eyeballs. Because one of his eyes is missing and he's using a artificial one that has her AI inside of it. And so she's able to project images through it, so he can close his eyes and then see that shit.
That's my assumption.
And she's projecting herself into his vision.
Just who is this terror?
I wouldn't be having so much trouble if I knew that.
It can't be Tokiko, can it?
Tokiko.
Tokiko was with me at Chikara's time of death, and she was in Okinawa during the incident with Jin.
Yeah, at the very least, it seems unlikely that she did it personally.
But something has been bothering me. I feel like Tokiko is involved somehow.
Dude, Tokiko.
Chikara was a member of NICE, and he
Taquito,
knew
man.
Advance 490. That's not all.
I love when Taquito won that tournament, man. That was sick.
The appearance of Jin's corpse was made to seem like a paranormal phenomenon,
And then he played that racing game and ate some ice cream. What a baller.
as if the same thing from the Philadelphia experiment had happened.
After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation.
Isn't that funny? The most popular Tokido image is him just in a race car, like at an arcade eating ice cream.
A false world created by a program.
Could she have done all this to give her claim credibility?
I don't know, but it's possible.
Hold on. I love that guy. Sorry.
I think he was lying about the money.
Yeah, 5 milli.
Probably wanted someone to find Chikara's body.
You mean he wanted Chimpei to find it?
Not necessarily. It might have been for the
It's crazy that you would just do something. Someone sends you a single text message and they're like, I'll give you 5 million if you do this. And I'll do it. I'll pay you after the date that you do it. You just do it, man?
Terror
Like
might
what?
have predicted that someone from the police would contact Chimpei.
The raging demon and then stood in front of the projector and the Akuma. Oh, yeah. That's true. Ice cream was just more, it's newer, I think.
I checked the footage, but I didn't see anyone suspicious. Of course, that place is huge, so there are plenty of areas the security cameras don't cover.
Any cameras on campus?
None. You
Any
remember
guns
what
on
I said?
campus?
The security at Sekibasha
Just
is
these two.
completely lacking.
In any case, let's go see Tokiko. I have to talk to her.
Tokido. I had to talk to him about Akuma combos.
We've come this far. I'll back you up until you're satisfied.
Boom, boom, boom.
I've been expecting you. I thought you.
I've been waiting.
What do you mean?
I knew you would come see me.
Wow, she's so cool. Fucking throwing up gang symbols at me, what the hell? You know I represent the Crips, and I don't take that shit lightly. Yeah, don't people hate it? Didn't they do like a texture AI upscale or something?
Solve the mystery, Miss Shigure.
I just heard everyone's mad about it. That's all I know.
Jin's right half didn't teleport. It was just made to seem that way. It should have been obvious when you think about it.
Yeah, don't update it. Or you could downgrade it at least. But in my experience, even on PS2, those cutscenes are amazing looking. Probably better looking on CRT, to be honest,
We live in a simulation.
than
This is
the
a fake world created by
PC version.
Impossible.
Those movies are awesome though.
Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. Just a ludicrous myth like UFOs, ghosts, and Kappa. I'm sure there are people who'd like to believe in these things. profit by making people believe.
Mr. Ryuki, it appears as though there's been some
Yeah, there
misunderstanding.
was zero reason to AI upscale a game that really feeds off the aesthetic that it produced at its time.
We of Nyes have nothing to do with
It's
this.
the same with No More Heroes in that Blood Plus game they did. Like, if they made that look nicer, it wouldn't look good.
Are you sure about that? All the pieces would fit together and Nyes is the one that made the QR video.
I actually prefer the way NMH 1 and 2 look compared to the Switch games that came out later.
The falsified paranormal phenomenon, what was written on the signboard, it all advances your agenda. Could it be that you wanted to spread the QR video by showing
Yeah.
the sign along with the
Yeah, exactly.
stream?
As I've told you, we are not the ones who made the QR video. What is the purpose of the QR video in the first place? Are you saying there is some message urging people to join Nyes in it?
Yeah, I am saying that actually.
I know of the incident, of course. However,
Oh, you got Cock Tower? Nice. It's like, what, 15 bucks?
Yes, I know you have an alibi. We were here.
I am on a quest to not buy video games for a long time. I have so many games to play anyways.
But that doesn't necessarily mean you're completely
But that's cool. I
innocent.
hope you stream it.
You are the president of Nyes. Surely you have plenty of subordinates who can do your bidding.
Nice. Yeah, have fun.
are you implying I ordered you to kill him?
It's a possibility.
And what would be my motive?
Well.
Remember what
Huh.
Tokyo said. Chikara Horadori is an avid believer
Oh,
in
yeah.
100%. Their order and Nyes are heading in completely different directions.
Perhaps Nyes and the
My sister's downstairs carving a pumpkin right now. I think probably because she's gonna do a stream tonight after midnight.
I see. You're suggesting there was a
With her
conflict
pumpkin.
between organizations. It is true that Nyes and the Order of Percent have differing beliefs. However, we are not at odds with one another. Both organizations believe in the simulation theory. In that respect, we are comrades.
Oh, we're comrades. So true. Why the sunglasses?
Aren't sunglasses. It's a fairy's black bra.
What a degenerate.
What? I'm sorry.
As you know, this is the
I'm
president's
just
office
like,
of the Nyes Japan
who
Bureau.
wrote that guy's character?
The world is full of rubbish. Such things.
It's
should
like such a
always be
serious
said.
topic in song, and then he's like, it's a fairy's bra.
That was my thinking when I designed this room.
You designed it.
Some dad came up with that joke and just loved it.
The flow of water cleanses one's heart, just like the flow of time.
Not really. She's a kind woman. But I obviously wouldn't tell you even if I did know something. As her secretary, it's part of my job to protect her secrets.
Mamoru is an excellent employee who faithfully fulfills his duties. I have complete trust in him.
I'm honest.
Time is a parallelogram.
I respect you.
Gag.
Wait, what did he say? I respect you from the bottom of my heart as well. Oh, that's so cute.
We are living in a simulation, a false world.
Oh yeah, we're in the Matrix, and these people tear at the seams of the Matrix.
And from this false world, we seek emancipation. That is what Nyes believes.
Hell
On the
yeah.
other hand, the Order of Percent, we are living in a simulation, a false world.
That's really cool. I'm gonna play with my Tamagotchi. I gotta wait a minute and a half, okay. Alright, you can say some more stuff to me, it's fine.
But they wish to remain imprisoned within it. Forever.
Forever.
Mr. Ryuki, have you ever played an open
Mr.
world
Anderson.
criminal?
An open world isn't that GTA?
A game that lets you rob, murder, blow things up, leave a trail of debris wherever you go. An absurd, heinous game where you can freely commit all sorts of horrible crimes.
I've never played anything like that, but I know what you mean.
Then you can understand. If this is a false world created by someone, then the Order of Percent believe they can do whatever they wish. To them, this place is a true utopia. A dream world where they're allowed to do anything they want with no real
I really like her
consequences.
character design.
That's why they want
She's my favorite character in the game so far.
Exactly.
I get it. was researching immortality.
In theory, using purge, even immortality.
And there,
The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become a reality. What do you think? Isn't that wonderful?
do you know Chinpei Wagai?
Then do you know about terror?
I've heard that name on the news, yes. This is about the culprit, is it not?
Chinpei.
Yes, but
I have absolutely no idea who it could be. I'm sorry I can't help you, but I am aware that Chikara was very particular about immortality. However, I will say one thing. One must not believe in eternal youth. Eternal youth is a lie.
Well, it wasn't eternal youth that he was doing. You just continue to simply live as your body ages.
By the way, Mr. Ryuki, do you remember what you said earlier? Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. That is clearly false. The simulation theory is not occult. It falls within the realm of science. In fact, many esteemed scientists have given serious thought to the matter. The theory was originally proposed by a Swedish philosopher.
Yeah, I was just talking to Vin about that. It's like being a lobster. Apparently, people tried to take lobsters and research them to also achieve immortality. You just become so slow and unable to move because you're so weak that you can't shed your lobster skin anymore. You just die from starvation. Because you can't fucking work for yourself.
The concept has been around since long
So you're
ago,
just a bag of
even
guts.
as far back as the days of Plato and Zhuangzi. This world may be an illusion. At least
And then you easily get a disease because your immune system's so shit. And die
there are great
from
people
a terrible disease.
who have held such ideas.
but there's no way to prove it is an illusion either, is there?
No, there is plenty of science.
Oh shit, her eyes. Like furrowed.
The holographic principle, theory of relativity. The measurement problem in quantum theory can also be considered proof. Even light cannot escape a black hole. I'm sure you've heard this before. Information is the same. It cannot escape a black hole. It's known that the amount of information trapped in this way is not derived from the volume of the black hole, but the surface area.
I was watching something too, like if you watch something go into a black hole, it just like you just continuously see it forever because it starts to move so slowly through it to the point where it looks like it's not moving at all.
Considering this, you can conclude that information in a three-dimensional space is stored in the boundary of its two-dimensional surface. In other words, all information stored in this
But it's all
space
visual. It is moving at a
in a single flat
constant
plane,
speed.
just like a hologram. Regarding gravity and other physical processes, they can be completely
I know.
accounted for through the laws of physics defined by the boundary surface.
I'm just gonna put a camera under my bed. Yeah, guys, welcome to my black hole stream.
Let's take a character from an action game, for example. When that character falls, you may
Oh my god, it's Luigi.
bound by gravity.
No.
However, gravity does not actually exist in the game world. Only code that was written in the program. The character's body is merely made to show as if it fell based on its code.
You think this world is the same?
The holographic principle is not a theory. It is a principle. It is
It's
already
Luigi.
proven.
Okay, what's the
Say this
processing
world
speed problem?
really is a simulation. Then that would mean a computer or something that's running the simulation exists somewhere, right? But it doesn't seem realistic that everything that happens in the universe could be derived by calculation.
Yes, you are right. However, there is no need to calculate every phenomenon. Only what observers see and experience.
If a tree falls, if a bear poops in the woods.
Take the measurement problem in quantum theory. It explains the inexplicable phenomenon observed in the double-slit experiment. Quantum matter appears as particles when observed, and as waves when not observed. For the latter, its position cannot be specified because it exists as a stochastic wave. Therefore, it must be calculated and processed as the entire wave, and is impossible to reduce. The faster an object moves,
Reduce,
as the effects
reuse,
of gravity
recycle.
increase along with the increase in mass. Time progresses slower, as I'm sure you know.
And that's related to processing speed?
Yes. When the load during calculation is increased, a phenomenon akin to a processing failure occurs. That is why nothing
Yeah, that's what it
is
is.
light.
You see it moving slower and slower because like time is moving slower in that moment for that object. Although for the object it's normal, but from the outside perspective as an observer, it's like extremely slow.
The calculation wouldn't be able to catch up if acceleration.
That's so cool. Black ocean, won't you come? That's a nice watch. I think I'll take it.
I'd like to ask you one thing. Beings that are far more intelligent and advanced than we humans. Do you believe a civilization of such beings exists anywhere in this world? And by this world, I mean all possible worlds in the entire universe.
Well, somewhere out there, probably.
I agree. Taking that into consideration, we're left with 3 possibilities.
I agree.
1. Civilization hasn't reached a level of technology advanced
Yeah.
enough to create a simulation that can't be distinguished from reality. 2. Civilization has reached a level of technology advanced enough to accomplish this, but it hasn't for some. 3. Civilization has reached that level
And yeah, they
therefore
use
they've
it.
proceeded with creating an intricate simulation. Which of these do you think is most likely?
Are you saying it's 3?
That is what a famous Swedish philosopher believed, at least. He further explains that civilization must have run simulations millions or even trillions of times, in which case, it would make sense to believe our world would be included in one of those simulations.
You're saying it's far more likely that we're one of the countless simulated worlds, rather than a world that exists in the one and only reality. Do I have that right?
Yes.
I mean, that does make sense. Like the odds. But also, fuck you, Taquito. The AI upscaling reminds me of companies. Oh god, no. Yeah, you can hear that too. I don't know if I've listened to an AI uptune song, to be honest. That sounds awful. I'm getting that's a nice watch.
Then let us leave it at that.
She's like, so we're done.
In any case, there is no denying that the simulation theory is true. But unlike Chikara, I have no interest in the concept of immortality, because my objective is to tear at the seams of this world and emancipate us all.
So you mean dying?
No. Death and emancipation are completely different. I have no desire to commit suicide, though I would be fine with dying at any time.
Because this world isn't real.
There is that, yes. However, there is another reason. If I wish to do so, I can resurrect myself. We are living in a false world created by a program. Therefore, if we can rewrite its code, we can create miracles, like reincarnation, or even
Oh, she's whacked too, apparently.
bringing someone who has already passed back to life.
You're as crazy as Chikari.
Has this woman lost it? Ryuki, you were right. There's clearly a lot of reasons to be suspicious of Tokiko.
Yeah. Let's check with Wingsync.
I saw everything. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
What is this?
Looks like Tokiko is blackmailing someone.
What is it she saw?
I don't know. This is as far as we can get through Wink Sync.
Then...
Yes, let's get a deeper look into her mind, using a regular sync.
Ooh, a sync with her would be sick. So syncing is like the gameplay. The puzzling gameplay.
Ryuki, just to confirm, you did get permission, right?
Yeah.
Yes, she accompanied me voluntarily and...
No, I meant from boss.
I haven't seen Boss. She wasn't in the control room.
It's fine. I'll be sure to talk to her later.
I don't think this is a good idea. Besides, you don't look so good, Ryuki.
I'm fine. So please, I need more leads to solve this case.
But you... Oh, fine. I'll help you for now, but I won't be held responsible. Deal? Look, Ryuki, please just don't cause any problems. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes.
7 minutes.
I absolutely need
Sorry.
you to follow this rule.
Yes, understood.
Okay then, let's begin.
7 minutes is all the time I have to spare to play with you. Grass.
I wonder if this is the nice president's room. It's really white, though.
Let's make an acronym poem with the letters for NICE.
Where the hell is this coming from?
N.
Okay. N. Not that I know why.
A.
Angry.
I.
Incoming?
X.
Shingu River Ray.
Shinga River Ray. That's what I would have said.
Not that I know why. Angry incoming Shingu River Ray. The Shingu River Ray. Such a kind animal.
Angered by humans polluting waterways, I guess. Somnium scan, activate!
Stare into Tokiko's abyss. I'd rather not. By peeking into her mind's abyss, you may discover something. She was threatening someone.
This is such a quiet place. So empty and blank.
Maybe that's Tokiko's mental state.
It is so fresh, so clean.
Hopefully
So
we
fresh
can
and so
find something
clean.
here.
Looks like we can only interact with that ripped up book.
Right. Let's investigate.
A book of nice teachings. Why is it ripped in half?
Is the game audio good?
Does it say anything?
Yeah, just one phrase. The intersection between the warp and weft.
The music's kind of good in this game. I just want to make sure it's coming
The
through.
rest is ripped off.
I remember Tokiko saying something like that.
The intersection between the warp and weft, that's where the scene can occur. Right?
I wonder what she meant by that.
Who knows?
It's a big what?
Why don't you join NICE to find out? Anyway,
That's about all that we can get from this book. When did this get here? This wasn't here earlier.
What does it say?
That's where the seam can occur. Combining it with the book from earlier, the intersection between the warp and weft, that's where the seam can occur.
That's exactly what Tokiko said. If it's coming out in her Somnium, it must hold some significance.
That's just what we saw in the wink sink.
That guy like owns some shop or something.
I can't really make out what happened, though. I did see Gen, I think.
It was just really chaotic.
Maybe the key to solving this Somnium has to do with what we found in the Nye's book.
The intersection between the warp and weft, that's where the seam can occur. That will help us? I don't know about that. I don't see how that will help us right now.
I don't think it's completely unrelated, but...
The next suspicious thing is...
Do you see anything?
Not really. Seems a lot deeper. It was pretty shallow earlier.
Let's dive in!
What? Dive? Here?
Yeah! Where else would I be talking about?
But it's really deep. And red. What if there's an angry Shingu River Ray in there?
Enough with the complaining. You don't even need to breathe. It'll be fine. Go for it!
Breathe in, breathe in,
Fine.
breathe in.
Why do you always
breathe
gain this
in.
weird confidence during syncs? That was surprising. All of a sudden, we're out of the water.
We fell from up there.
But we ended up in the same room. Oh look, the book again.
Let's check it out.
Please check it out.
This one's not ripped. Just another single phrase. Where the black light gathers, sadness is born.
Where the black light gathers.
What the fuck is
Whoa.
going on?
Skulls? Why is Tokiko thinking about this?
Wait, I sense something.
What is this thing?
Huh. You're not doing anything. With this in the skulls, this is getting really creepy all of a sudden.
Maybe that's the black. Let's just search the room for now.
Yeah, if we can't find anything, we'll reread the book and think through our options again.
We can just look at the book now.
Where the black light gathers, sadness is born.
The black light gathers, sadness is born.
Maybe the black is referring to the shadow man from earlier?
You might be onto something there. That's the only thing I can think of that's relevant to black. Where the light gathers then must mean where the shadow man interacts with something?
Maybe, but the shadow man isn't lit up or anything.
Oh, maybe where they're looking.
I see. Let's figure out what the shadow man was looking at.
I mean, they're all like looking in the center. This one's in the light. It kind of seems like they're looking at the further one though.
That skull is a little bigger.
Bigger. What could that mean?
All of her ideas poured into her writings and the blank are strongly tied to these teachings. Hey, that guy's gone over there.
It's a skull. A little on the small side.
What can this mean?
All of her ideas are poured into her writings, and the rules of the stream are strongly tied to this teaching. Yeah. Kinda know that.
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes remaining.
It's a normal skull.
What's the meaning of all these skulls?
It's a big skull. Bigger than an adult skull.
What is Tokiko planning on doing?
Well, we are in a dream.
Oh, there he
This
is.
could have come from a movie she saw or something.
I hope so.
He's looking at that one over there.
This one is bigger and misshapen.
Oh, it's his skull.
Again?
He looks like he's in pain. Why?
Huh?
Disappeared. I wonder what the relationship between Tokiko and Gen is.
What was that?
Ryuki, you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Looks like the book was the hint. Where the black light gathers, sadness is born.
After the sync, we need to ask Tokiko about Gen.
Who is that?
Did you see that? It became
Shoma.
for a split second. Maybe Tokiko is related to him as well.
Why Shoma? Tama, make chase! Throw yourself in the water!
You make it sound like I'm committing suicide. Okay, here we go. It's the same room again. But this time, the room itself is underwater too.
If this is the same as earlier, there has to be something related to Shoma.
It says, where the water and ideas flow, love is born.
More metaphors, huh? It must be some kind of hint, like last time. It's a hand. And this.
The non-upal X symbol.
I remember Tokiko mentioning it.
I'm curious about the water and ideas flow part.
Anyway, let's check inside.
Yeah, if we get stuck, we can read the hint again and figure.
So wherever the water ends on the flow. It's going this way. Oh, does it bounce back? It's like goes in a... Does it end here? I think it ends here.
How should I check? High five?
When in Rome. How about making the same hand sign?
Huh? The light is gone. Maybe we did something wrong?
Anyway, let's check the others.
No. Really? It feels like it ends the flow there. So is it the starting point? Maybe we need to check everyone that has a flow ending.
It lit up.
This world is a lie. Do you understand?
Was that Tokiko's voice?
It sounded like she was talking to someone.
4 minutes remaining.
So we're not done.
Too bright!
It's silent. You will follow my orders.
Tokiko's voice again.
I wonder who she's talking to. She can't be talking to herself.
And something resides completely within. Wait, this is there again. We were supposed to do them in this order. I see. Swimming and women.
Let's transcend this world together.
Wait, she must be talking to
Ryuki, look! Outside the window.
Shoma?
This kid's like a autistic kid that found a pattern within this like ARG video, and they made the video so that really adept people would find the pattern and come locate the code, which is the Nye's location.
So she does have a relationship with Shoma.
Maybe what we heard earlier was for Shoma too.
Love is born.
Let's think about it later. Look at that.
Oh, it's a party.
It looks painful.
I have a bad feeling about this. Follow it.
Are they just like murdering a bunch of people that don't affiliate with them? feel like I'm about to die. Oh, never mind. Whoa, nice. Moaning, meow, meow, meow.
It's the same room again, but vertical?
This is really messing with my sense of balance. How far does this room even go?
Another book. Hopefully this is the last.
It says, when the eyes are met, death is born.
Death? Tokiko is getting more and more suspicious.
Maybe our focus should be on nice.
The eyes are met, death is
A
born.
book and an eyeball.
Do you think that's what is meant by eyes are met?
Maybe it's talking about me.
You are an eyeball. Tama, why don't you lock eyes with it?
Are you trying to kill me? It said death is born.
Then, when the eyes are met is...
You have 3 minutes left. Get it together, Ryuki.
That one's like looking that way. That one's looking downwards. Where the eyes are met. That one's like looking away where the eyes are met. So I don't think that one's anything. That one's looking down. There's an eyeball there, there's one looking away there. There's a set of eyes there that look that way. Oh, we could have interacted with the wall there too. Let's see what this one's about.
The red book. This book is closed.
Open. If we flip it, we get a 5th.
I'm gonna turn it around. Nothing is happening.
Turn it around again.
Turning it around. Part 2.
And back to how it was.
Huh? What are we even doing right now?
I was getting that 1/5 thing in case an action takes a lot of seconds later. I'm afraid to use it, to be honest. I can't tell because that pink arrow is like covering the door. Is that just a book? Where the eyes are met, death is born.
It's a red book of nice teachings.
It has an eye symbol.
It's filled with eyes.
Do we close it?
Got it.
This should do it.
All sense of emotion. Yeah, I know. I got a double one. I know. So I'm guessing that one up there is also like a book that I should close. I don't know. Mona. I'm guessing I have to change these eyeballs too to look at other ones or something. Da-na-na-na-na. Like, I feel like I just want to make them look at each other since they're close. Maybe not. No, because like This one does need a move though.
Big eyeball. What is going on inside her head that would make this appear?
Like I said, that old woman is crazy.
So if one's already looking outwards, you don't have to touch it, I
What's
think.
it gonna be?
Just flip this. Aw, hey sweetie. And she got up, dude, she swim and got a booty. She does it all. Oh, I'm sorry. I know.
Is this what eyes meeting means?
I'm sorry I got worse. Yeah, I am. Okay, I got rid of my negative one. Although I think it just used it. I think that's what just happened there.
A red book.
A red book. Yeah, and the restring thing I did with Justin was cool. Basically just like hanging out with Jess. So it's been a good day.
Got it.
Okay. Oh, that one's gonna go on its own. Nice. Clutch. I'm glad I didn't go touch that one. Yeah, the symbol, so it's 9
So,
X's.
Did we make the eyes meet?
And it's to represent like the organization, which is called Nizet Laws. They do this like symbol with their hands too, where they do like these circles and then like something with each of their other 3 fingers to make a like a gang symbol. It is pretty cool. And it might be a reference to something in real life. As most things are, but yeah, it's 9 X's. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Noise. Dude, I love noise. So shift to ascend.
Ryuki, less than 2 minutes left. Be careful.
Swimming in the women's. So we just need to do this one.
An eyeball.
Flip it. I don't know if I want to use my... Oh, I have to. I think I have to. I think it's gonna auto use it.
And spin.
I set the eyes to face each other.
Digging deeper, it seems Tokiko's. Now I just want taquitos,
A
man.
new book.
When the eyes are met, death is born. Death. Tama, let's check that out too.
The Necronomicon. I like the perspective of this room.
It's a new book of nice teachings. This time it's closed.
×9.
Huh? A mirror.
Mokosh? I'm gonna look that up. Mokosh symbol. Slavic mythology. No. Oh, yeah, it absolutely does. That's cool. It might be based on that. And then just based off the fact that they like represent 9 instead. That's cool. Oh, that she's doing the thing with her hands right there. I don't know if you caught that. She got a fucked up brain. She's like blackmailing people and tons of bodies floating around. She's like drowning people.
What was that?
So many people. What is Tokiko thinking?
Banana. I feel like I'm really close to losing all my time though. I haven't really messed around. I made one mistake and I read a book an extra time. So maybe it's like almost done. Dun, 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 dun,
So you want me to dive in again?
Tama, go!
Yeah, now I get that ×9. Hope I don't have to use it. Oh, we just jumped right in. Flashbang, I'm sorry.
I thought I was gonna fall forever.
You got some balls, Tama.
Thanks. But there's nothing here.
Doesn't look like we can learn anything here.
Hmm? That's... At the end of an incomplete world, truth is born.
I like this, the design of this sync world so far, the Somnium. Taquito. Also, I really like her design. She is my favorite design in the game so far. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. She's the Knights at Law's, like, leader, I guess? I don't know if she's actually a leader. There's the symbol.
That's...
Manipul X.
Nanipul X.
There's something there.
Let's go.
You have less than a minute left. Hurry!
Okay. Oh, it's so far. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh, there's something way out there. I think it's just where we came from though. Okay, this is the last interaction, but please don't...
30 seconds left.
Dude, do not do this to me. It's trolling. It's doing this on purpose. You can't beat this one.
Ryuki, you're out of time.
Oh, it's trolling. This is some information we're not allowed to see.
It's almost time, Ryuki.
Huh? Already? We haven't even gotten close to the truth. Tokiko.
Fail. Oh, we can do it. Well, shit. Okay. We're supposed to just have more time. I don't know if I can do it from here.
So she does have a relationship.
Maybe
Love.
let's look at...
We have to do something with our little buff things that like divide the timer. I might have to start this one over. I might have messed up with my use of timies or whatever they're called. She's down there T-posing, I saw.
You have 3 minutes left. Get it together, Ryuki.
This one I want to touch right now.
A big eye.
Like I said, so what?
Do 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 do. Need to close this one.
It's a red book.
It has an.
It's got it.
Okay, so I'm forced to have that. So I need to find one that's not a lot, which should be this one.
An eyeball. A red. Got.
Oops. Is this enough? I feel like it's not enough
Ryuki,
anymore.
Less than 2 minutes
It's a
left.
new this time.
Be careful.
Yeah, I might have to retry from earlier. Damn. It's kind of annoying. This is like the same amount of time I had. Oh man, I have to start this all over. I'll just rush
You
through
have
that.
less than a minute left. Hurry.
Just doubled G-Ran. I'm gonna look as soon as I get up here. This game is kind of full of real world references, and then it tries to apply it all at once into a game, like maybe other mythos or other world related things, and it tries to put them all
30
together.
seconds left.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, we got closer this time though, so we just need to start over. Imagine.
Ryuki, you're out of time.
Oh my god, we got there. We got there with 0 seconds left. Let's go.
Is it some kind of planning sheet? It says nirvanA Initiative.
Oh my god, that's the title of the game.
The nirvanA Initiative.
No good. There's too much blacked out.
Come on. Isn't there anything else?
I need to see a clip of how many
We're almost out of time.
milliseconds were left.
Wait. Try reading more of it.
Computer, please.
G-Rune. Odin's Sphere. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. What? It came up with the game. God damn it. Speeder, not sphere. Gungnir. Found a mysterious planning document. 0.01 it said. I don't know if that was real. Oh, cool. Glad we can see what achievement I just got. So what's interesting is I was telling you about the character Mizuki, who's like the character from the first game. She's the kid who saw the dead body, her mom, blah blah blah. She's the main character of this game, but right now I've been playing as Ryuki. So I think the first sync that occurs in this game, depending on if you have information or not, you
Shirei. like taking a look inside your mind.
You play a campaign A mode or a campaign B. So like we're actually playing Ryuki's mode, I think, through the whole rest of the game now until we learn something at the very end that we can take back with us to the start of the game and then get Mizuki's like scenario B instead.
Using this machine.
So we're gonna play the game through his eyes all the way through and then play the same game through Mizuki's eyes. Which is gonna be a totally different time period too. It's not even like the things are happening at the same time. So that's cool. Thought that was fun.
Do you know someone named Gen Ishiagane? He
Ishiagane.
appeared in your dream. Shoma Enda. I know you know about him. Can you tell me about your relationship with him? The nirvanA Initiative. Is it some sort of plan?
She doesn't seem phased.
You don't have to explain. The images shown in Somnium are all displayed here in the control room. I haven't seen her. She probably hasn't arrived at Abyss HQ yet. Tokiko Shigure is not a suspect. We can't detain her without clear grounds to do so.
So we have to release her. I guess we have no choice.
She's definitely a culprit in
It
something.
seems you have many questions for me, but I apologize. I'm afraid I have prior engagements. Could you please visit me at my office again at 10 o'clock tonight? I would be happy to share more information with you then. Now, if you'll excuse me.
She's doing the thing, but it might not have to do with completely with the half body killings. Definitely related.
Wait, where's Pewter?
He went to see Tokiko off.
I see. So, what do I do now?
Figure that out yourself.
Go eat pancakes. Become a major league ball player. Ask to tie me up in a tortoise shell.
We already did that yesterday. No more for a while.
Oh shucks.
Why not? Come on, just a little bit. In that Somnium earlier, Gen appeared. And Shoma did too.
So Tokiko definitely knows them. And yet...
Could you please visit me at my office again at 10 o'clock tonight?
Tama, what time is it now?
A little past 1300. We have almost 9 whole hours until the appointed time.
Anyway, let's talk to Gen and Shoma.
Like the lady that we always talk about.
Where are they now?
Well, I can't track down either of them. Either their phones are out of battery, their GPS is off, or they're somewhere without any signal.
Then we'll have to take a guess. Maybe Shoma is at school.
No, he hasn't been there in a while.
He hasn't been going to school?
It seems not.
Well, I'll get to that later. So then Shoma must be at home. Or...
Yes, he really loves this Ferris wheel too.
At the rooftop amusement park.
Oh, we have to go to the damn amusement park. This is how you
Gen is
make the
probably
migraine
in his
worse.
restaurant or the warehouse district at the port. He once told me he loves the warehouse district and that he goes there all the time.
They play
to
this
get to see
horrible
it.
carnival song there.
So we have 4 destinations to check. Let's get moving.
Don't worry, I won't go there first. Oh, it's actually not an option. Never mind. So we're not checking the Ferris wheel. This is an old location. We can go here. From the first game. This is where you find Tessa's
I
mom
don't see Gen anywhere.
as a frozen dead body, and you think it's Tessa because they look similar, but it's just her dead body from like 2 decades prior.
He's probably at the restaurant after all.
Oh, wait. Look, over there.
That's
You know them?
Oh, no, not really. I've just seen them around before.
Dressed kind of strangely, don't you think? Maybe they're coming back from a cosplay event. Excuse me. I'm sorry, do you have a minute?
You.
Oh, they're like a kid.
What's going on? What could he be plotting?
Oh, it's like an upside down mask. That's cool. Cool design.
I don't need to tell you anything. Ugh. Nothing. None of your business. You're beginning to annoy me. Would you please leave?
Annoy you?
Fine. Then I will take my leave instead. The day to take action is approaching, and I must stop the plan.
Stop what?
I thought this was the person who shot at Mizuki
There
later
she
on.
goes.
It might be.
What was she talking about?
I don't know. Cosplay band, maybe?
I've never heard of a plan like that.
Then maybe it's a family plan. Whatever the case, I think it's clear that that woman isn't all there. Let's forget about it. More importantly...
On to the next place, huh?
Done, I'm done, and I'm on to the next.
Oh, Mame is here too.
Why are you
Edamame.
here?
There's something I wanted to ask Gen.
And what would that be?
Well,
I saw you talking to a conspiracy theorist leader. That's all.
Oh, it just ran out of battery.
You're watching too much porn.
don't you have a softer way of saying that?
You're watching too much porn.
That's not what I meant. Gen, do you know a woman named Tokiko Shigure?
Shigure.
Never heard that name before.
Really?
Yeah. Who is this Tokiko person?
The president of an ideological society called Nizet Laws. Or NIZE.
Nice. You mean that secret society or whatever?
Yeah,
It actually exists? I thought it was just an urban legend.
I thought so too.
So what's that got to do with the case?
I told him it's highly likely that Nice made the QR video, among other things.
So I tried searching through Tokiko's memories using a certain device. While I was in there, I saw you.
I see. But I'm telling you, I don't know this person you're talking about. It could be someone else wearing the same mask.
That doesn't sound...
No. It also was a person who had a weird, large, misshapen skull.
It's also possible that
Just like you.
Tokiko knows Gen, but not the other way around.
That's true.
Is there anything you can tell me about the nirvanA initiative?
What is that? Is it some sort of plan?
I think so.
Sorry, I don't know what that is.
Hariyuki, there's something bothering me. Something is wrong with Amame.
Yeah, she doesn't seem very energetic today.
No, not that.
Thank God.
Her heart rate jumped dramatically earlier.
Oh.
Right when she heard the words Tokiko and nirvanA Initiative.
Oh, well, that's just because she's friends with Tessa, who talks about Knights at Laws as an urban legend. Well, she thinks it's real.
What?
Yeah, no one's gonna question my anime posing right now. Don't worry about it.
It's okay. It's okay. Everything will be fine.
What was that?
I don't know.
Do you know Tokiko? Do you know something about the nirvanA initiative?
Do you know where I could find any sailors?
Hey, Gen. there's something I want to ask Mame.
I'm trying to find some sailors.
How do you think I can get her to talk to me?
Let's see. Amame likes trivia, so maybe if you frame your question like a quiz?
A quiz. A quiz. Hey, Mame.
Dude, she is not good. The highest mountain in the world, is that K2 or something?
The highest mountain in the world is Mount Everest. But what is the second highest
Oh, it's
mountain?
the second highest, that's K2.
K2.
Yeah.
I wasn't asking you.
It's not the highest, but it's the tallest because it's formed underwater? Am I right? I don't remember. I don't know.
The last man on Earth heard a knock on his door. Who was it? No good, huh? The answer was a woman.
Nope, that's wrong too. The answer is LGBTQ+. You're sorely mistaken if you think there are only men and women in this world, dumbass.
What? I'm sorry, what?
A bat and a ball together cost 110 yen. The bat is 100 yen more expensive than the ball. So, how much does the ball cost? What kind of pan can you not cook with?
The answer is simple. Panties.
Oh, come on.
I think my eyeball wants to play the game, not this girl.
No response.
I'm at a loss. Oh, I know. Maybe if you play that song.
What song?
One moment, please. I'll get it ready.
Dun 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 dun. Is it that one? Oh, no, it's not.
Late at night, I get a call from you. Satellites circle and fade from view. My voice wavers and my words fail me. So I'll see.
I'm gonna cry.
In the dark, the shadows settle in. We embark, but cannot see a thing. Rejoice, you're not alone, you are renewed. Everyone is here with you. There is hope within that shining light. The morning sun sees flowers bloom in snow. There is rain within those cheerful eyes. Where it falls, a gorgeous green will grow. And in time, even if the colors turn gray, those memories of you and me, those effervescent days, they will never change. They will never fade. Thanks, Genny. I think I feel a bit better.
That's good.
Looks like Amame is back to her usual self.
So we don't talk to her? Like what?
I was going through a very painful time of my life. It was so bad that I didn't even want to go on. Then, Genny played that song from earlier.
You mean he wrote it?
Well...
Lobster.
Yes.
Immortality.
The title is The Flower That Blooms in Snow. He recorded it on a cassette and gave it to me as a present.
Is that...
Man, I miss getting cassettes. I only have one cassette right now. And it's from Zosti, the Super Metroid speedrunner. he did a run of his like a really small album. It's like 6 songs of game covers and 1 original track. It's got like Diablo 2, Tristram. It's got like a Dragon Warrior song, stuff like that. It's the only cassette I have now.
It's a portable cassette player. Are you familiar with them?
But I have a cassette player that has like a speaker built in, so I don't even need to hook up headphones to it. It's pretty cool. Has a microphone too, so you can record.
This is my first time seeing one in person. That's a Volkman, right?
My sister and I had like a bigger one that would play cassettes and had a microphone attached to it, like a physical like pull-off one. And Bubble Bobble is an NES game that has like 100 levels, and when you beat the game, it goes to credits. But the credits has its own theme, and it's like a really good song. So we beat it and like heard it that one time. So like the next time we beat it, we recorded the game audio so that we could tell people we beat the game. It's like, listen to the song. Like the late 90s when you couldn't just like send someone a link.
Wow, impressive. I didn't realize that not only are you a good cook, but you can write songs too.
This is a bit embarrassing.
I miss recording over like cassettes and VHS and stuff. It's so fun.
It was nothing.
Did you get jilted or something?
No, I just lost 50,000 yen on pachinko.
That
Oh, bro.
definitely hurt. I can
I only know her name from the internet. I just love stories about the occult and conspiracy theories. And when I looked up Nyes, that name came up.
Then what about the nirvanA initiative?
I read about that on the internet too. It was on an occult news site. Supposedly, there's some sort of sinister plan by that name. But that's all that was written about it. Really, I'm telling the truth. Trust me.
Don't you ever say that to me again. Sorry. A Volkman. That's cool. The flower that blooms in snow. What's up, bro?
Yes, I'm doing prep work for tonight. I can't make the dishes in advance, so I have to start from scratch every day. It's doing all right. I can only do what I can to make my customers happy.
But you don't want Matsushita Diner to show you up, right?
Of course not. Did I say something like that before?
Yeah, I think you did.
I have fond memories of the warehouse district. I go there every morning and...
You always stop by there after stocking up at the market, right?
Do you go buy stock every morning?
Yes, since I can't store meat or fish in the freezer.
And the freezer in the back doesn't open anymore.
Why not?
I can't find the key.
The freezer is locked.
Oh boy.
Yes, though I can still use the refrigerator, so I'm able to manage for now.
This guy has a freezer that no one's allowed to go into. Not sketchy at all.
We didn't get leads despite all that time we spent here. Neither of them had any information on Tokiko.
But if
Tokiko.
that's true, why
Tokito.
was Gen in Tokiko's Somnium?
Anyway, we can figure that out later. Let's investigate somewhere else for now.
Any fun stuff on the walls? I heart. Does it say shawarma? What does it say?
Don't drink them.
I know.
Oh, my sister actually brought me home a cider. I think it was like a strawberry something cider. I was thinking about drinking it tonight, but I feel like it's too late now. It's like 9 o'clock. Alright, let's get out of here.
Shoma, the director of Horodori Institute, Chikara Horodori, was killed. Did you know about that?
Why are you asking me? Of course I know. A killer calling himself Terror did it. but he hasn't been caught yet.
That's why. I want you to help me. Help me uncover Terror's identity.
What's your robot doing?
Yuki, there's Moraemon inside the closet!
Yeah, okay. So cute.
I'm cuter.
What are you getting jealous for?
This is cute. Is it cute?
Okay, question for you. What do you call an older woman who can't keep
I
her
don't think
hands
it's
off
cute.
you?
A masseuse.
No, the answer is cougar.
What? Come on.
Okay, question for you.
Dun dun.
What do you get when you change the D's in Diddy to T's?
Okay. Timer.
Did he?
What?
Oh, come on, say it.
Bro can't say titties.
Katatsu are kind of erotic, aren't they?
What?
How so?
What is wrong with this girl? Sees normal object.
I'd love to smack Ryuki's ass
Yeah,
with
see?
a folding fan.
That's a wonderful dream to have. I hope it comes true for you someday.
Wait, I feel like this is something. Why am I not able to look at this? This painting. There's like actual stuff, substance there because the kid drew it.
It's a picture of Ameno Uzume, the goddess of entertainment and laughter. A long, long time ago, when Amaterasu Omikami hid in the cave of Amano Iwato, the world was covered in darkness. Troubled, the gods had a meeting and decided to have Ameno Uzume dance with them. And so, Uzume dropped her hips down low and danced her butt off. Her breasts swinging this way and that. Then the gods burst out into laughter. Amaterasu, who was hiding in the cave, said, "Huh? What's going on? Those people outside are partying it up. Man, I gotta get out there." Amaterasu quietly opened the cave and peeked outside. She was then yanked out from hiding, and light returned to the world.
Uzume is kind of amazing.
Ugh, a true soul of a comedian. This is why she's known as the goddess of entertainment and laughter.
The world's oldest comedian.
It says it's okay to fall off the horse. You're a saddle, after all. That's incredibly deep.
Is it?
Alright.
Why? Why me? What?
Tokiko. Tokiko Shigure. I think you might know her. Then what about NICE? Tokiko is the president of NICE.
Why does that matter?
It matters. Terror is definitely related to the QR video. There's a high probability that the video was made by Tokiko, who's the president of NICE.
So what? Leave me alone, please. I just want to be left alone. I had my phone turned off
Why?
because there was no reason to turn it on.
I heard you haven't been going to school. If you don't mind, could you tell me why?
I do mind, but can't you tell? I'm all alone, just like that Jin person.
Jin?
I read about it online. He had been sick for a long time. I don't know what his condition is called or whatever, but it was some sort of chronic disease. He was sick since he was young. Stayed in the hospital for a long time, didn't have any friends. According to the article, he took his classes from the hospital. I felt bad for him. One is lonely enough as it is, but he's only one half. I don't know much about that video. I barely even watched it. I only know about Bats 490.
That reminds me, you haven't told me the details of Bats 490 yet. The rumor is, people who decoded that video message have gone missing, but they all left behind the same clue. I've learned the secret of the world.
Yeah, like when we're in the Somnium for Tokiko, she's like seeing a bunch of people like falling into a pond, which is like that same room you go to see her in. So it's like she's meeting with a bunch of people and then he hasn't been shoved in, and neither has Gen, but other people have. So like, if she can actually use people, she's keeping them alive or something.
But you haven't disappeared. Why?
Don't ask me.
I don't know.
All I did was decrypt the code. I didn't go anywhere. The only thing I know for sure is that Bats 490 is an ARG. It's just a game. But the nirvanA trial, on the other hand...
Yeah, because Gen and Shoma both had their GPS off for like the periods of time. A period of time.
nirvanA trial?
A nirvanA trial?
It's a video that's been going viral. It was uploaded to ViewCube
Oh, we got
first,
another ARG video we can watch on YouTube.
and then it blew up from there. A bunch of people who watched it have gone missing.
Ryuki, I found the video.
Oh, is this gonna
Do you
show
wanna
us in
see it?
game?
No, I'll watch it later. This is more important right now. Just so I have the facts straight.
I kind of wish, I mean, it makes sense, like, in case you play this game offline or something, but I wish they kept the ARG videos completely out of the game, so you had to go to YouTube to look at them.
This is completely different from the QR video and Bats 490, right?
I already told you, Bats 490 is just a game. No one really went missing, and it had nothing to do with the secret of the world. But the nirvanA trial is different. It's not just a game, it's real. There's something seriously messed up about it.
You've seen it?
No, I was too scared. But people are going missing, one after the other.
Tama, any information on these missing people?
There are about 90,000 people who go missing in Japan each year. That
Jesus.
means, on average, about 1,730 people go missing each week. This week, there have been 1,880 missing persons reports filed. That's 150 more than the average, but I can't say whether that's related to the video or not.
Sorry, I need to go somewhere.
Wait, we're not done here.
I was a little kid, like, I gotta go, man.
You can keep the door unlocked. See ya.
I can't believe it. He actually left. What kind of person goes out and leaves a stranger in his home?
Nothing we can do. Looks like we'll have to get moving too.
Dun dun dun. That's a new place, isn't it? Oh, this is the place with the music, man. Get me out of here fast.
Ryuki, why did you come here?
I thought Shoma might be here. I still need to ask him some questions.
But it looks like he's not here.
Looks like it.
Anyway, unless you're planning on doing...
Maybe enough.
Let's go some...
Nice. Smart game.
Ryuki, you look tired. Are you okay?
After all that, we haven't made any progress at all. It takes a toll, knowing you've wasted your time on a case like this.
Why don't you rest for a bit?
I plan on it. That's why I came here. This place is always therapeutic for me.
Is that...
Leon.
What's he doing here?
Let's go find out.
Oh, it's you. I was watching the sky.
The sky?
Yeah, like I told you, I've dreamed about being up in the sky since I was a little kid. I always wanted to be a pirate.
You mean pilot?
I like this part. It's quiet, peaceful, serene.
I know the feeling.
It's the perfect place to be left alone with your thoughts.
I agree.
What
What were you thinking about?
Oh, I just got a request from someone. I agreed to do it on the spot, but now I'm not sure if it was the right choice.
I've been wondering if I should have refused instead.
So serene and green.
What was the request?
I feel like I'm about to clip out of bounds.
Can't tell you that.
Is that grass? You been talking up in here again?
It's confidential. Well, I don't know the situation exactly, but I understand what you're asking. You want to get inside that facility and take a look around. Maybe there's something there.
Maybe
Though
there's
I
something
didn't
there.
see anything last time I was there. Oh well. I'll accept your request. So stop making that face, alright? Cheer up, please.
It's a good song.
Facility?
I don't know.
Oh, and I don't know if you're still here. On my YouTube recommended, a Mr. Bungle drum cover came up. It has like so few views. It was like made 2 days ago. It's like, what the hell? I watched the whole thing. It was sick.
Must have meant today, the night of the 12th.
It was My Ass Is on Fire, I think.
I would assume so. You did say he just.
The drummer is really good.
Who did it come from?
I can't tell.
Just like a small YouTube channel.
Anyway, I'll be going now. Looks like you've got a lot on your plate, but try not to overdo it. See ya.
Bling. Bing.
By the way, Ryuki, about the nirvanA trial.
Now that you bring it up, we haven't watched the video yet.
Wanna watch it?
Yeah, play it.
What?
I'm sorry. Can you please play it for me?
Very well.
Elephanta. Okay, that's the code, I guess. Oh shit! Skibbity toilet! That's what that shit came from? Can't believe this game invented that.
Hey. Ryuki? Are you okay?
Oh, he's gonna do the crazy Japanese shit again. He's a part of a psyop. He's being activated. Hello.
What? What? It can't be. How? Why is it suddenly nighttime?
Don't you know? The Earth rotates toward the east, so...
What was I doing all this time?
You've been standing there?
Dun 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 dum bum.
Like an NPC that froze up. Hey, what happened?
That's what I'd like to know. I watched that video and... then I came to and now we're here. What time is it, Tama?
21:30.
Could you please visit me at my office again at 10 o'clock tonight?
It's almost 9:30 here. I think we're gonna do this Tokiko thing and then I might be done. It's just too late. I want to play more.
Sheesh.
Just didn't have enough time to play more. Just don't want to mess up my sleep schedule. Boom boom. Uh-oh. She's already dead?
No.
It can't be.
Ah, this can't be happening.
Hey, this is still broken. So we aren't in a simulation.
Daddy's job is to help someone very important. I assist and protect that person from harm. Yeah, Daddy's a professional. I won't ever let anything bad happen to him.
Yikes.
Looks like he's not the culprit.
Yeah, I think we can strike him off the list of suspects. You should talk to Mamoru before checking the body.
The president informed me that you'd be here at 2200. So I let you through into this room. Then, her body. Yeah, that door is the only way in or out. I think it was around 1400. The president got back from seeing the police, returned to this room, then I haven't seen her since. I'm not always in the president's office. I'm usually on standby in the room outside. I only come here when called.
Tokiko has been in this room since 2 p.m.
She should have been, yeah.
Has anyone entered or left the room?
No one.
Is it possible that someone was in there before 2 p.m.?
No. I'm sure you're already aware, but the security here is incredibly tight. There are security cameras all over the stairs and corridors, along with the elevator and outside the door.
The corridors.
It's impossible to get in without getting noticed.
Ryuki, I checked the data on the security cameras. It's true that no one entered this room other than Tokiko, and no one left it either.
Of course not. Who'd put a security camera in their own room?
This lady?
Anyway, I need to report to the people at Nye's.
Very well. Please don't let anyone out of the building.
Got it.
How did this happen?
How could this
If I
happen
wish
to
to do
me?
so, I can
I
resurrect
made
myself.
my mistakes. Dude, what if she killed herself? Holy shit.
One thing is for sure.
She's the killer.
Ryuki, look around the room. No traces of blood.
In other words, Tokiko wasn't killed here.
The culprit must have been Terror.
Because they kind of like push you to believe that she's doing some sinister shit with how she reacted the last time we talked to her. And then it's kind of obvious that they're gonna kill her because they just killed the genome guy that they introduced as well. Like they're killing all these major players. But she's very in tune with the fact that she's a vampire. I just lost my train of thought. I'm so tired. Yeah, you would suspect her. She'd be like suspect number one, and then they kill her. But she had just talked about how she was in tune with the fact that, you know, if they tear at the universe, and gain control of this supercomputer that could be running the simulation, then they could basically conduct miracles. So she could be having her organization resurrect her after this. Yeah, it's constantly trying to throw you off. And that's how the first game is too. And the way that the first game did it was by the killer always being the person who was killed after, by body swapping basically, and not really teaching you about that until the end of the game. Yeah, it is a good thing.
But how did he get in the room?
Because at the end of the game, that's what this game is. It's just a mystery that you're trying to solve. There's not much more else to it, you know? The gameplay is very much just that.
We don't know how he left either.
So to be able to solve it pretty easily would really suck.
What if he's still in this room?
No, that's not possible.
But it's interesting because she broke this thing to imply that, like, she could fix it via supercomputer. But it's still broken. And then she's dead.
I checked with X-ray vision. No sign of anyone.
So in a way,
and
it's
no
trying to be like,
biological
oh,
responses detected.
there is no simulation. It is all fake. this conspiracy theory that they've come up with.
Then he had to have escaped somehow.
I suspect the culprit's escape route and way in were the same. So, Ryuki, let's look into finding the escape route first. We should know how the culprit got in once we learn how they got out.
Okay.
A
let's
robot.
investigate.
You are a robot. Hostages. Dude. We should watch
Before we
Futurama.
begin, I want to point something out.
I love Futurama.
The side with the window is the south. And the waterfall is to the north.
I know that. Why are you mentioning it?
Mouth! It'd be a pain in the ass if we didn't know which way was which. You should be grateful I told you.
Okay. Why are you angry?
Just zip it and get working, all right?
Oh, you watched the VOD? Nice. I'm glad you like it. This is a kind of game that's very hit or miss for many people. So, it's really cool you liked it.
The room is inorganic.
I like games like this. They're very
This
unique.
really stands
Just
out.
any kind of unique experience is always fun to me. Even if it may not be too good, but I actually think they're executing the game pretty well. I mean, it's pretty good developers, so I've been enjoying it quite a bit. This one did start a little slower compared to the first game. I think if you had seen the first game, you would have maybe even liked it more. But this one's picked up since last time quite a bit. They just really wanted to introduce a lot of things all at once at the start with
Looks
this
like the
one.
statue is made of iron.
That's all.
This statue is iron too.
If you spin this around, a secret staircase from the floor.
Yeah.
Won't appear.
And they do give you, like, which is really cool, if you're really into this. Ooh, we gotta do our Tamagotchi. What should I do to relax? Aerial yoga? I don't know what these are. Hot yoga? Iyengar, field yoga, aerial yoga. Aerial yoga sounds sick. Yeah, go for it, man. Oh, that's +3 to crazy. We got a little crazy guy. But yeah, they have this file, which I like the way they did this interface. It's pretty cool. Persons, 6 years ago. Persons present. Appendix. Trivia. Yeah, I like this. Wink sync. This reminds me of Heavy Rain when you play as a detective. It's really good. I like detective games.
As I mentioned before, there are no traces of blood in the room. Not on this desk, the walls, or the floor.
Terror killed Tokiko somewhere else, then brought the right half of her body to this room.
But how?
It's Tokiko's right half. Just like before, it's been severed at the molecular level. The body appears to have been cut with the same instrument. And she was also bisected while she was still alive.
In other words, it's highly likely that it was the same killer.
Yes, that's why I said Terror is probably the culprit. The estimated time of death is approximately 3 hours ago, which would be around 1900 today. That's when we were at Yoyagi Park.
Yoyagi, and then we kind of went crazy for a bit, and then she was murdered during that. Is it us? Nah, our eyeball would have known. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. There's an electromagnetic noise coming from somewhere in the wall. There's an unnatural reaction of infrared light. Reaction of matter somewhere below the floor. There's a spot unnaturally producing heat. Oh, hello.
There's something embedded in the wall,
It's a keypad for a pin code.
but this frame is on there tight. It won't budge.
Maybe there's some way to move it. There's something in the floor.
Maybe it's a rail? It's embedded in the floor.
This is probably an electromagnetic rail. It extends from the corner of the statue
Metal
to the
Gear.
pond.
This is how they send undetectable nukes.
The same kind of
Oh,
rail is
so we can
over
move
here,
these
too.
guys.
It's even going.
I see. It's for those guys to move on.
A hidden path.
Probably not.
You say that, but... No rails over here. Oh, look at that.
Wait, what's this?
There are metal plates shaped like numbers embedded in the board at the front of the desk.
Guess I should take a picture of that. I don't know where my phone is.
So you're able to see them by using X-ray like this.
It's as if this was prepared just for us. Who would do something like this?
Anyway, we can figure that out later.
Tokiko.
Let's focus on the investigation.
What is it?
Inside Tokiko's womb, there are traces of her having given birth.
What?
Though it wasn't recently. It has to have been more than 20 years ago.
Tokiko has a grown child?
Yes, but there are no records of this anywhere in her family register. She hasn't filed birth registration, and there aren't any records of it in any medical institutions in Japan.
Oh,
What's this? There's an arrow under the symbol.
And 7 squares, too.
If you detected it with thermal
7
mode,
minutes.
does that mean it's emitting heat?
It must have a heating wire or something embedded in it.
Oh, we got the nanotube wire connected to that. What's going on there?
There's something coming out of it.
It's an infrared laser.
Oh, laser.
Normally it wouldn't be visible, even with thermal mode. But this place is full of water particles. Light hits the water particles and disperses, making it visible to the human eye.
The light is shining toward the southeast.
When I was a kid, I would make like little flower bombs in those like fake eggshells, the plastic ones you get for Easter. And I would like throw them against my wall to make them go poof. And then shine the laser through it. I don't know why. It's like really into
It's crossing the pond in a diagonal line.
shit like that when I was a little kid.
An infrared laser is coming out of this statue too. It's crossing with that other beam.
Just really liked like James Bond and shit like that as a young kid.
This one's aimed to the northeast, huh?
Oh, it was I remember it was from Metal Gear. That's why I did that. Because in Metal Gear Solid, if you smoke cigarettes, you can like see lasers. It's like, that's cool. But as like a 9-year-old kid, you're like, I'm not smoking cigarettes. Use flour.
Alright, looks like we've investigated what we could for now. Now, let's get to solving the mystery.
How did the culprit get out of the room? That's what you're talking about, right?
Yes. So, let's begin. The first thing that comes to mind is that rail under the floor.
The electromagnetic rail.
The rail leads from the statue toward the pond.
Yeah,
Do you think the statue moves along the rail?
it's made of iron. So maybe it's pulled with an electromagnet.
It's probably operated with remote control or something.
But I didn't find anything like that.
Then, please.
Summon remote? What? That is like what? Think over.
What?
There's a saying that goes, faith will move mountains. If you put your heart into it, there's nothing you can't accomplish.
You know, I can discharge an electrical current directly into your brain.
I'm sorry. I'll take this seriously.
Mess around like that during the shoot, and I'll cook your brain with electricity.
Let's summon remote.
Remote! Where'd you go? I won't leave you alone anymore, so come on out.
Ryuki, are you okay?
Why do remotes go missing all the time? No matter how many times you find them, they vanish within seconds.
I feel like I'm just missing something.
This world just to look for remotes.
Let's calm down for a minute. You must have had a rough childhood. Take a deep breath. We can forget about the remote for now.
Use magnet.
Do you have a magnet?
No, I don't. Besides, you can't move something like that with something as small as a portable magnet anyway. Yes, we have no other choice.
So, let's get right to it.
Wait, don't actually move it until we're shooting.
What do you mean?
I mean, when we actually record this with the camera and complete the film.
Why are you like this?
Quiet! I'm the director, so you follow my instructions or I'll fire you!
This statue is the same as the one we saw earlier.
The underground rail leads toward the pond.
Which means...
Tilt building.
If you make the floor slippery, I'm sure it'll move on its own.
If that's your best idea, why don't I cover your whole body in motion and drag you?
All right, let's tilt this building somehow. What? Isn't it obvious? Objects
Playing
go from
marbles.
high places to low places. If we make that statue's position higher, it'll naturally slide toward the pond.
Do you build an airport every time you need to go to the convenience store? Well, there's not much else we can do.
So, let's get right to it.
You little shit! Don't make me send you back to the green room, damn it!
Oh, right. We were still in rehearsal. I'm not supposed to move it until the shoot.
Yes, we don't want this important.
This is a set?
I didn't really think we would just use force.
You already know the numbers to enter, right?
Even if I did, I would need to be able to move the frame.
That's not what I asked. Do you know the code or not? In fact, I need you to know the answer. You can't even solve this. You don't deserve to call yourself a member of Abyss.
So, can you tell me the numbers? It should be 7 digits.
If you let me look at that shit again. I need to be able to look at that picture. Because I didn't take a photo of it. Yeah, I mean, I just don't know then.
What? Telling me you don't know?
No, that's not what I meant.
Then spit it out already.
I need to look at it, man. I need to see the puzzle. Ugh. It's not gonna let me look at the puzzle.
You quit screwing around.
You saw the non-equal X symbol using thermal mode, didn't you? And
Yes, I wanted to see this.
there
Thank
were
you.
16 numbers arranged in a diamond shape.
I guess I can just snip it really fast. Okay, so we need 7 digits from this. If it doesn't fit, let's see.
You should be able to use those now.
So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There is 4 spaces on the outside of each of these. So you could fit each number into each space. I mean, we're just looking for 7 digits that would go along the bottom of it. I can bring this over. I don't know if you can see that very well. So 1 divides through the middle. One, 2, 3, 5. Why does that one go to 5 on the right side, and why does it skip a number? Is it as simple as count? Dude, I swear every game's doing this nowadays. It's like an upside down bowling rack. There's 7 pins in front and only 3 behind other pins. So, what's funny is this was in Lorda's game that he played, Alone in the Dark, where you literally just count how many numbers there are for each digit. There's 6 digits here though, and there's 7 to input. So I was gonna count them up and just like do the amount of each one for the first digit here, but that's not how that works actually. Seven pins in front and only 3 behind other pins. Yeah, exactly. Dun dun dun. Womp womp womp. Womp womp womp. Trying to figure out a way that you can count these numbers up to get 7 different results. Like, you could add them in like a line going this way, this way, this way, this way. But it has to have a starting point that's logical, that would form to an endpoint. So you know what order to put them in. Seeing the pins from the back. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's what it is. Yeah, so it is 7 rows. And we can probably start from the top. So it's gonna be 1, 4, 7. 9, 7, 4, 1. Oh, that wasn't right. We also have the ability to go from left to right. Yeah, I think that's what it was actually. So it's 4, 6, 4, 4, 4, 6, 5. Did I count right? 4, 6, 4, 4, 4, 6, 5. Nope, that's not it either. Yeah, so we have to add them in a different way, combine them in a different way. Oh, I think you might be right then. Yeah, because it's never gonna go over 9. Yeah, 9 is gonna be your max. Okay. So just 4, 9, 0, 1, 0, 9. 5?
Yep. Good
Oh,
job.
good shit.
That's probably the answer.
Good shit, Rep.
Probably.
I mean, it's not like I actually checked. I don't know whether those numbers are correct or not.
Yeah, that's like the next logical conclusion. If you can't add them, you have to multiply
Okay,
them.
the rehearsal is now over.
We pretty much went through the whole gauntlet there of ideas.
It's time to start.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to start filming.
Sometimes you end on the last possible idea.
Ryuki, you're going to play the fleeing culprit this time. The one who plays the right half of Tokiko's severed body here. You just finished a big job. You need to get out of here fast. But if you leave the conventional way,
No,
you'll
I
be
get you.
spotted by the
It's fun.
surveillance camera.
It's fun to figure out math puzzles.
Same thing for when you entered too.
It could be something like that.
The culprit used some special method to get in and out of the room. Now, I want you to consider the situation, and whatever you might be feeling, use it for your performance.
Hey, is it really necessary to act?
Shut up! Okay, here we go. Ready? Action!
Ready, steady, go.
I'm the one who killed Tokiko Shigure. I brought the body here for some reason. Now that I'm done here, I'm gonna leave.
Terrible acting as usual.
Give me a break.
Okay, what did the culprit do first to escape?
Well, there's that electromagnetic rail in the floor leading to the pond. It pulls the iron statue with magnetic force. The culprit probably used a remote control, but I can't find it, so... I'll try forcing it! Something happened.
It's because it touched the infrared laser from the southwest statue.
Okay, so the statue was moved so it would hit the laser.
What did the culprit do next?
He must have also moved this statue with a remote.
Okay, go.
The statue begins moving via the electromagnets. The culprit grins
Poor guy.
maniacally, his plan in motion.
Stop!
Hmm?
Can you not read the stage directions out loud? You're supposed to play the part of the culprit.
But what's the point of...
Don't talk back to the director! Don't make me throw a fucking ashtray at you!
Oh no! I need to hurry, or someone's gonna see me! Hurry! Hurry! Move already!
Good, Ryuki. That's it! That's
But like I said, the culprit probably had a remote.
It's fine. This scene is where we show the screaming of the culprit's tortured heart in monologue.
Monologue.
This statue reacted to the laser too. I see. So this is how it works. So I just need to enter the number from earlier, right? 4901095.
Ba-da-boom, ba-da-boom.
Look!
A hidden door.
Oh boy.
It's more than a hidden door. It's an elevator. See? There's a button pointing down next to the door.
Shit just hit the
This is
fan,
the
man.
highest floor of the building. Looks like this elevator is only for going down.
Let's try pushing it.
Oh man, I want to keep playing. It's just too late.
we know Terror's escape route.
I should be able to manage to start streaming earlier tomorrow, though.
And the way he got in.
We could probably do another
Terror
4-hour
used this
sesh.
elevator to bring Tokiko's right half into the room.
He must have used the same method to get out.
Dun,
The
dun,
statue and
dun.
non-Yipple X symbol must have been set up to return to their original positions automatically. Anyway, let's go down there.
Let's go down there. I mean, I had free time tonight. It was just that race that
What is this place?
I had to do with Jess. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. I've been getting my work done like ASAP in the morning. It's like start at like 7 a.m. at the latest.
You mean we're underground?
Sometimes a little later.
Yeah, more than 160 feet deep. Radio waves are completely cut off due to the depth. We can't connect to the network, so keep that in mind.
Just tired. I think I got up today around 6. Yeah.
Anyway, let's start looking around.
If no food and shower, yeah.
Maybe we'll find some sort of clue.
Yeah, I need to go to the store tomorrow, actually, now that I'm remembering. I haven't gone in like a week and a half because I was at my cousin's. My mom did. Usually I go with her and we just get all of our groceries at once, but I'll probably end up having to do it by myself tomorrow. It's okay.
What's this?
Telescope.
It's mechanical.
Some sort of device, maybe?
Can't you analyze it?
Not from here, no. At the very least, it doesn't seem to be explosives or poison gas.
You mean it's safe to open?
Probably.
Probably.
It's a box. There was a strange device inside.
Its name is Boxy. Sorry.
This is kind of creepy.
Maybe it's a pedestal for performing some sort of ritual.
Like offering a sacrifice.
It's not an ironing board, that's for sure.
Tokiko. She said Nyes isn't a religious group. But this is clearly...
It's definitely got some cold vibes going on.
A Nyes symbol here too.
The non-Yipple X.
I really like this design. It's very cool. Yeah, so are we gonna do something with it? Gonna open it? There's something over there, man.
Sand is coming down from above.
Looks like the ceiling has degraded. Don't tell me you're going to open it.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Why not?
Well, just a hunch.
It should be fine. You said it's safe to open.
I did add probably.
Still, we can't just not check it.
You can't get the treasure unless you lay the dragon, huh?
Yeah, it's Lay the Dragon. She's got it right. Let's play her Tamagotchi. What should I do if an old guy attacks me? Epigastrium? Hit the temple? Crush throat? If you can manage to kick him in the chin, that's pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what an epigastrium is. Gave him some impish stats.
There's so much wrong with that statement. But yes, that's the idea. was that sound?
Ryuki, a biological signal has been detected. They're somewhere close.
What the?
What?
Why do you look like that?
What do you mean?
Anyway, Hey! Freeze! What is this?
Ryuki, there's a torch coming down from above! There's another one!
Damn it!
He's so cool.
Hey! I said stop!
Yeah. The light blue version. He's so glowy. I think it was Mick Gordon who actually did the soundtrack for Cinder in the newer KI. It's pretty badass. The new KI had a really good soundtrack. I haven't seen it. I'll have to check that out. I never played KI. Aw. Okay.
I apologize for yesterday!
I think I'm done. I was hoping something cool would happen there, but they can only tease us.
Ryuki, we wouldn't need police if an apology solved everything.
I can't save right now, so I need to click through here.
I know you're doing your best on this investigation. Nevertheless, your screw-up yesterday really cost us.
Yeah, I don't know. I hate when they
hasn't been proceeding like we hoped.
change controls on a sequel, especially if it's like same console. Like that happened with Shinobi into Nightshade on PS2.
I'll make up for it!
It's kind of
This
annoying.
reminds me of something. My daughter's been begging me not to decrease her allowance when she gets bad grades.
Okay. I am done. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, really? I like charged characters. I play a charged character in Under Night. So I feel that. It would have been cool if they left some charged special characters in the game. Like some characters have the attributes of KI1 and then some KI2. I think that would have been a better solution. Yeah, no problem. I will see you all tomorrow. Hope you have a good night. Get some good sleeps. Thanks for hanging. Don't mind this dramatic music on my exit. It's not that serious. Alright, bye-bye.